Hello students, this is Mr. Burlingame for Digital Art and Design 3. Today we're going to revisit the long shadow technique in Illustrator. So if you look at our class site, you'll see that long shadow practice is this assignment right here, and this is how to do it. You want to download this zip file right here, and then you want to go ahead and open up the AI file within using Illustrator. You're going to create a new artboard and make long shadows using at least one of the graphics. You're going to turn in your completed long shadow PNG here. So let's begin. So download the file, and then you want to go to your downloads and you want to extract the file, double click it, and you want to go ahead and open the AI file within. So I've already done that. I'm going to just go ahead and click OK, open. I'm going to browse to where I put it. I do believe it's on my desktop somewhere. There it is, DD Sports, and there's the AI file right there. So once I double click it, it will open in Illustrator. You're going to see this image right here. Now, first thing you want to do is go over here to the right corner and reset your essentials so you see the exact same layout that you see on my screen. And you notice there's only one artboard. So the first thing you want to do is create a new artboard. You hold down Shift and press the letter O, and you want to zoom back a little bit. And go ahead and draw you another artboard out here. I'm going to make mine perfectly square, if I can manage that. Let's see, custom preset. Well, screw it. You don't have to make it perfectly square. I really don't care. Just as long as you can put another icon on here and do the long shadow technique. That's all I care about. To get out of the artboard tool, press V, the letter V, to get out of the artboard tool, and now you have two artboards. Choose one of these icons here. I'm going to go with the weights here. So I'm going to click the weights, and notice when I drag the weights, it leaves the actual weight inside because it's two separate objects. So I need to select both of those objects. And notice I just clicked outside and I moved this background. So I'm going to move the background out of the way because I don't want to accidentally click it instead of clicking what I want to click. And I'm going to click and drag over what I want to select. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and move it over here. Perfect. Now I'm also going to make it bigger because my artboard's a little small. And I like to size from the middle by holding down Alt and Shift. You want to keep it in proportion. And now when you hit Command 0, it should fill the frame with the artboard. Should. Doesn't mean it will, but it should. So we're going to create a long shadow using this this fantastic looking, I don't know what it is, free weight shadow inside this circle here. So the way you do that, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and copy that image, that the inside image, the free weight. So let's go Command C to copy. Now we're going to go ahead and paste in place. Very important to paste in place because we want to paste exactly where we copied it from. Now that I pasted in place, it's still selected. I'm going to hide it. Command number 3 will hide that image. Now I actually have two of these, but only one is showing. Okay, so now I'm going to click it again, and I'm going to hold down Alt, and I'm going to drag it down to the lower left corner because that will make a duplicate of it. You see that? Duplicate. Now I'm going to select both objects by holding down Shift, and I've done all this with my Move tool. All of it with my Move tool here. Selected both objects, hold down Shift, and I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to set my blend mode. File, blend, or File menu, Object, Blend, and then Blend Options. And in Blend Options, I want to choose Specified Steps. And let's do, I don't know, 50. That'll be 50 little free weights between each of those weights. Now that I've set the blend options, I'm going to go over here and grab the blend tool, just below the gradient. I'm going to click the first object, then I'm going to click the second object, and it will blend those two together. Now it doesn't look like a shadow because it's white. All we need to do is open up our appearance panel. I'm going to go ahead and float it over here. And once you click opacity on the appearance panel, you're going to have a lot of those same options that you see. I don't know why this graphic styles popped up. That you see in Photoshop. You can change the blend mode, which we will do. We're going to change to multiply. And it's not really showing up. Oh, we need to make it black. I'm going to change it back to normal. And since I have this object here, I'm going to go ahead and use my selection tool. I'm going to select the object. I'm going to click it twice. And then I'm going to click the first free weight, the first original one. I'm going to change it to black, and I'm going to get out of there by clicking back, I'm going to click the second object twice and then select it and change that to black as well. That's a little better to work with. Now I'm going to go to the opacity. Oop, we got to go back to select the entire blended object. And now I'm going to go to the opacity and change that to multiply. Should give me a gray, and it's not. Now I'm going to lower the opacity. There we go, something like that. Yeah, so it starts to look like a shadow. Perfect. All right. Now remember, we copied something. I'm going to close appearance. We copied that free weight originally. Now we need just simply to paste it. But we're not going to paste it yet. Let's go ahead and finish our blend here to keep this shadow inside this circle. So with these two selected, this one object selected, actually it's two objects, but it's really one object because it's a blend now. We can select the outside circle, which I just did, and we're going to copy it, and now we're going to paste it in place. Edit, paste in place. Now we have two circles, one in front of the blend and one behind the blend. The front circle is selected. I'm going to hold down Shift, and I'm going to select the blend, so now the blend and the circle are selected. I'm going to create a clipping mask by right-clicking and make the clipping mask. And it should put the shadow inside the circle. The last thing to do, you want to go ahead and view Show All, Command Alt number 3, or under Object, it should say Show All. It doesn't now because I've already shown it. Here, let's go ahead and hide it just so you can see it. Object, Show All. And then that original free weight will appear. And voila, I have created a long shadow. That's what I want you to do. Now it's time to extract and save. File, Export, and we're going to choose Export As. Export As. You might get a window that asks you about exporting screens. Just click OK. Don't go into that. We're going to do it this way. Okay, so it decides, or you decide what file format you want to extract or export as, and we're going to choose PNG. We're going to remember where we save it, and I want you to name it your name, please. Please don't change the file extension. All that does is ruin the file. Let it be the .png it wants to be, and then click Use Artboards. Now, originally we had the original artboard as number 1 is all of those icons. We created a second artboard which is number 2. So we want to save number 2 right here and click Export. And you're going to see an image or a preview. Please change it to 72 so it's nice and small and click OK. And voila, on my desktop I should have a PNG that looks just like this. That's how you do it. Good luck.